Hey, hello, welcome to tonight's presentation. You've got me, Angela Stevenson. My social media is Angie's Guide too. So after this presentation, make sure you check me out. So I want to just say welcome, and in the chat box, can you let me know where you are dialing in from? I'd like to know who I'm speaking to. Oh, yes, I can see what Croydon's in the house, London, New York, California. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Keep writing into the chat. This is going to be an interactive call. So just make sure you just interact with me, okay? It's going to be a fun, it's going to be the best 30 minutes that you're going to be having to learning all about what I have to talk to you about today. So let me just introduce me, like why should you come and listen to, why have you given up your time to come and listen to me? So I just like to let you know, I'm a wife, I'm a mother of 2 children. I have a 19-year-old and I have a 8-year-old. So we used to be an IT contractor, but unfortunately, for me, I found this platform at the beginning of the year. I've been trading now for 6 months. And luckily for me, with everything that's going in the world as well, and I hope you guys are and your families are all safe and well. But with everything that's happening in the world, um, uh, you know, job losses, my contracts got cut and everything, but I was quite lucky. I found this platform and I've been trading ever since, and it's made me not have to worry or stress about going back to work or finding another contract. So I'm very happy and grateful that I did find this when I did, and I did take the time to learn it when I did, because this is what's paying me and keeping me and my kids very comfortable right now. So, what is this thing you're asking? Well, today you're here to learn about a market that the banks use all the time. So, do you know what happens? Do you know where your money? Where does your Sorry, quick question. Where does your money go when when you get paid by your employee? Right, it goes into the banks. Okay, do you know what the banks do with your money? What the banks do with your money, and this is what we're going to teach you today. They take your money and they invest it in a market called the foreign exchange market. Okay, now this market is actually open to every single one of us. Okay, but we just don't know about it. The banks know about it, all the hedge funds and big corporations, they all know about it. But little old us, we don't really know about it, or we haven't been paid attention to it. But we can take our own money and do exactly the same things as the banks. Okay, so the banks will take your money and they will invest it, they will make all their money, and then just give you 1.1% at the end of the year. So all year every day they've invested your money, and they're not really sharing that with you. You're just getting little to nothing. That's what you're getting. Let me share with you what happened to me a few weeks ago. So when my daughter was born, well, not exactly when she was born, a few years ago, I put in £100. I wanted to start a savings plan for her. So I put in £100 into a major UK bank, one of their savings schemes. I think they were advertising it as one of the savings schemes to have. So I did put £100 into that savings scheme. But life goes in a way. I kind of actually forgot about it. I got really busy during that period. I got really busy. I forgot about it. Anyway, a few weeks ago, the banks did write to me, just advertising some other product that they have. And I thought, okay, I remember I have some money sitting down there. And this is 3 years ago. 3 years ago. I want you to write in the chat box, how much money do you think I made in those 3 years? I didn't do anything other than just put £100 in and sat down. How much money do you think I made? Right, let me tell you the story. So now I've logged on, so I've done all the security to get my password, to get re-access to my account. I logged on, and do you know how much money was waiting for me? £100. So I actually made zero money on that £100. God knows how much that bank made with my little £100. And having learned the stock market, having learned the trading market, they've made a lot of money off of my little £100. That's all I know. So what do you think I did with that? I withdrew that money. I withdrew that and took my money back. I said, okay, if that £100 going to make you money, that £100 going to make me some money. So I took that £100 back and put that into my trading account. Okay. So I'm going to share with you some few screens. Well, firstly, I want to know, okay, if you are an employee or a self-employed or a business owner or investor, just write that in the chat box. So a good book to read, if you haven't read any financial books, the first book I would recommend to you to start with is Rich Dad Poor Dad. So in that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, he actually explains the 4 ways of how you can earn money. Okay, you're either an employee, sorry, or you're self-employed, or you're a business owner, or you are an employee, or you're an investor. Okay, so an employee, 95% of the market. So on this quadrant, it has a really great diagram. On this quadrant, let me share my screen so it's easier for you to see what I'm explaining. Right. So as I've explained, 35% of 6% of people, 6% of people work for somebody else, so they are classed as an employee. 35% of people work for themselves, so they've said they don't want to be an employee, they want to work for themselves. I did that. I was an employee once, and then I said I wanted to work for myself, so I became a contractor, so I worked for myself. Now the problem with those things, there is benefits and there's not benefits with both of those things. But I wanted to have more time freedom for myself. Okay, I wanted to have more money, which I got was as being a self-employed, but I want to also have time freedom to spend with my children, which I actually didn't get. Being self-employed, if you don't work, you don't get paid. Employee, you have to always ask for time off. So at the end of the day, both of those situations didn't really work for what I wanted to do. Okay, it didn't really work for me. So being on the left, as Robert Kiyosaki explains, being on the left-hand side of the quadrant, you are either self-employed or you work for somebody else. But both of them, you have to give up and sacrifice something else to do that. Okay. Now, if you're on the right-hand side of the quadrant, you're either a business owner or you're an investor. So business owners, they have systems, okay? Just think Virgin, I think Richard Branson, he's a business owner. He has multiple businesses that he doesn't actually work in any of those businesses anymore. He just take all the cream off the top, because he doesn't need to work in any of those. He's still the head, and if they need anything, he still comes out and does what he needs to do, and the press releases and stuff like that. So you see him, but he doesn't actually do the work anymore. He has people that work for him. Okay, now you have the 4% of people are just business owners. Okay, so they have the systems. 1% of people are actually investors. Okay, so you see, like 5% of people control 95% of the money that's in the world. Okay, 95% of people only control 5% of the money that's in the world. Now, can you see the difference there? So you need to think to yourself, how do I get from the left-hand side and only have 5% control to the right-hand side, where now you have 95% control? So you need to think, how can you do that? And today I'm going to show you something that really will move you from the employee into an investor, and also if you want to into a business owner. So Robert Kiyosaki didn't say that you shouldn't have a job, okay? Because there are benefits to having a job, okay? There are benefits to having a job. It gives you the money that you need right now. But there's also benefits and more rewards if you can get into the 1% and the 5%. And trust me, Okay, the system that we're in right now is not really set up for you to get into the 5%. It wants you to be in the 95%. But you need to figure out how can you move from the 95% into the 5%. And it's open to everybody. It's just not everybody can see the opportunity. Okay. So the market I'm talking about, that you can participate and become an investor, is the foreign exchange market. Is a market that is open every single day. Okay. And the banks are doing it, like I said before, hedge funds and big corporations are all doing this. So you can do it as a retail trader. Okay. It's, like I said, it's open 24 hours a day. I want to introduce you to the foreign exchange market. So what is the foreign exchange market? The foreign exchange market is the market where you exchange one currency for another. And that is simply it. Okay, if you go to your supermarkets, because a lot of supermarkets do bureaus de change, that's where you can exchange your money if you go abroad. If you go on holiday or you need to send money, you'll go and use the foreign exchange market. Anywhere you can think of, post office, banks, everywhere, they use foreign exchange money. So the exchange is where you get where you make your profits. The exchange between one currency to another is where you make your profits. And that is where banks make your profits. So here at Wealth of the World, we've partnered with a company called I Am Mastery, and they take you through from novice for absolutely no knowledge of this market, which most of you will probably experience, to being a beast trader with a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. We have lots of educational systems. We have lots of education that will take you through, and you will be able to master what this is all about. Okay, so that's not good. So I want to show you, just going to log in. I just want to show you the education that is provided that will help you. And when I say the education is very simple, it will take you through all the steps that you will need to get started. Okay, so when you join, you will be given you will set your login and password, and then you'll be taken to this page. Okay, and this is where all your education is. So here it says academies. Academies is where you will find all the education, and as you can see, it comes in multiple languages. So it doesn't matter if you don't speak English, it's also in Spanish, German, Portuguese, French, Polish, and so on. So you can just find your language, and if you click on it, it will take you through the whole education. So one of the first things they teach you once you get to your videos is, what is Forex? Now, on top of the videos, there's always also a little quiz just to make sure that you understand what you've learned in the video, that you understand that information. So not every video has it, but the first few videos does have it, because we want to, as a beginner, make sure you understand the foundation of what you're learning. So they teach you about what is Forex, the history of Forex, and what is traded in Forex, and the market participants. Like I said, the banks are involved and stuff like that. It goes through literally everything that you need to do. Buy, sell, what is a buy, what is a sell, etc., what is a pip. And these are all the terminologies that you will need to start trading. Now, we have something really amazing as well. We have a platform called Go Live. So what Go Live is an interactive education. Is a bit like Netflix. As I said, it's a 24-hour market. Every day, practically every hour of the day, there is somebody, a live trader, trading for you, and you can jump on and learn their strategy, and trade. They call out trades, they teach you their technical analysis, they teach you their thought process of how they came up with that trade. They show you what they're looking for before they go into that trade, and you can sit there and watch them. You can ask them questions and they will reply back to you, and they will give you copies of their charts so you can go away later and practice drawing up your charts to match their charts. They also give you trades to go that you can put in the live, put in your application, your MT4 live, and take the trade there and then with them. And sometimes the trade actually, cashes out live on the system, so you make money at the same time your trader makes money. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, so the session will end, but you'll keep an eye on your trade, and then you will get notified in you the trader will notify you via an online instant messaging application called PipTalk, okay, which is an exclusive network area where we have the traders that can talk to you and you can catch them. They also send out additional trades that's not on their lives. Like if they see a trade when they're not teaching you guys, they will call out a trade and post it there. So it's all important to have your notifications set on your phone, so as soon as they post it, you can go into PipTalk and take your trade. We also have several different scanning tools that will help you. Let me just move this box. We also have several different scanning tools that will actually help you take your trades on the go. So these are all the different tools that are available. We have harmonics, we've got vibrato, gold cup, levels, periods, steadies. You won't know what they all are, but these are all the tools that we have educators that will teach you how to do it. And eventually you will be able to come onto this tool by yourself and take your trades by yourself. They're all simple, they're all very simple strategies that you can master. There's a strategy that suits everybody's personality. Everyone's got different personalities, and this company has recognized that, and they have created strategies for every type of personality. So it's just a matter of you finding your personality style for whatever you want to, whatever trading style you have, okay? So I want to show you one of the tools. So one of the tools that we have in both packages that I'm going to explain later is the harmonic scanner. So the harmonic scanner, it scans the market for trade setups. And it's one of the first tools that we actually like to teach you. This tool is a $2.2 billion tool, and you have access to this tool. It is 87% accurate, okay? Nothing's 100% accurate, but this tool is 80% accurate. So you will get 87% wins, okay? You will get 80% wins. Yes, you will get some losses, but you will get more wins than you got losses, okay? Most people just live on this tool. A lot of beginners, all beginners start on this tool. Most people just like to use this tool, and it's very, 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 very simple. Let me just demonstrate how simple this is. So can everybody in the chat box tell me, where is the D? Is it at the top, or is it, well, first of all, can everybody see the D? Type D in the chat box if you can see the D. Awesome, so you can see the D. Now, can you tell me if the D is at the top or if D is at the bottom? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So everybody knows D is at the top, okay? So the rules of harmonic scanner is, number one, find your currency pairs. Can anybody find the currency pairs? Can anybody see the currency pairs? I'm not going to show you. I want to see who is looking at the tool and who can see the currency pairs. Right, so the currency pairs, let me show you the currency pairs is here. It says CAD JYP. That means it's the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. Okay, so this is the currency pair that this tool is trading. We are going to trade the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. You've already told me the D is at the top, okay? So when the D is at the top, we do what? We sell down, okay? We sell down. When the D is at the bottom, we buy up, There's a great song that goes around that we buy when the market is low, we sell when the market is high. We buy when the market is low, we sell when the market is high. Okay, so that is the song that will get into your head and that will remember how to remember this, how to set up this trade. We buy when the market is low, we sell when the market is high. We buy when the market is low, we sell when the market is high. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you know what we should do. So what we would do next, we will grab our phones, and we will grab our phones, we'll go to our MT4, and we will put in the numbers. So can you see the green line? Let me explain the green line. The green line, it tells you, it says entry. So when it gets to this entry number, so these are the numbers, this is the active market, so these are the numbers, and this is where it is. So when the numbers get to this line, we will put in this number. The market is currently here, and you will see this number's flickering all the time. So that is where the market is right now. So it's actually gone. This trade is actually gone. So if you didn't get in, it's actually gone. You can see it's already hit TP1, so take profit 1. It's here, and it's actually on its way to take profit 2. It's almost hit take profit 2. So if you took profit 1, you will be in the blue, and we like our blues, we like our blues, we like our blues, we like our blues. Okay. Also, what this application always gives you 3, but we ain't greedy here at the Wealthier World. We're Wealthier World, but we're not greedy. We always stop at take profit 1. We always stop. Especially as a beginner, you just wanted to make your money, you want to compound your money, and then you want to go. You want to celebrate good times. Come on, that's what you want to do. Okay. We also, let me explain, we like to play with the risk involved. We are very risk minded. We are not gamblers. We're not high risk takers. We like to play low risk. So we always put in a stop loss. The stop loss protects your account. So if the market went the other way, you would not lose your account, right? So we always trade with a stop loss, and the stop loss protects your account. So we have the green line. Can somebody put in the chat box what the green line is? Yes, it is your entry. Can someone put in the chat box what the TP is? Yes, guys, you take profit. And can someone put in what the red line is? Yes, that's take profit. So you guys have just traded. You guys have just traded. If we then put that in our phone, we would have just traded, okay? And that is all you need to do. You have your harmonic scanner, you have all the currency pairs here going in different, they will tell you what to do, and you just follow those instructions. You look at your time frame, you look at your currency pairs, you check where the D is, and then you enter it into your phone. And that, my friends, is as simple as that. Okay, so I want to show you something else quickly. So you want to get started with trading, but you say say you have £100 to get started with trading. We always say £100. And we always try to grow your account between 5 to 10% per a day. Now, if you, like I said, I had £100 in a bank account for 3 years. My account did not grow for me. Not saying it didn't grow. It grew for the banks that held my money, but it didn't grow for me at all. But we would say for you, and we like to work on a 90-day compound. And we always say, if you're going to compound it for 90 days. You can draw your money at any time you like. But if you want to grow your account, if you're really looking for real financial freedom and wealth creation, for the first 90 days, you want to try to leave your money in your account, okay? So I'm just going to show you this. So for when you start on £100, we predict that, and we give you this wealth plan. We give everybody's wealth plan based on whatever you want to put in your account. We recommend starting with just 100, but you are free to put in whatever you're comfortable putting in. By the end of 90 days, you can make over £8,000, £8,000. Okay. So the first day, you just have to trade and make £5. Okay. And it's as simple as that. You just trade, you make £5. You could do that in just one trade. Okay. after the first month, you would have made what, £422 in just 1 month. Okay, let's just go down to 90 days. In 90 days, you would have made your £8,073 in 90 days. But like I said, it's not 100% accurate, and this is based on you trading every single day. So you're going to get some losses. So say the account didn't even, you made 50% losses, you still would have made £898 for the 90 days. You would have, for £100, you would have made nearly £1,000 in 90 days. Okay, even if you traded every day and you made 50% losses. Okay, even if you did that, 50% losses, you still would have 800% increase. Okay, over 800% increase on your money. This is why it's like everybody needs to be learning how to trade their own money, not just let the banks trade your money for you. You need to learn how to trade your own money to get your own money back. Okay, so this is what I want to show you. This is what we call compounding. Okay, let me show you something else. So if you had 10,000 in here, 10,000, right? Let me see how much you would have made. So for 10,000, if you grew it by 5%, you would have made £500. Okay? But I'm going to go right back to the sexy part. So after 90 days, right? How long would you have had to work, or calculate how long you've worked, and made £807,304? That's a lot of years. This is 90 days. This is years. This is decades. I guess some of you haven't even made this in a decade. Even in a decade. But you can make this in 90 days. It's a possibility. I can't guarantee, profits. This is a guide. Like we said, you make losses. Even if you made 50% losses, let's go to day 45. You made 50% losses. You still would have made 89,000 in 90 days. 89,000. Now this right here, depending on your income scale, on what type of job you have, some of this is not even, some is like 2 years salary. If you're on a £40,000 salary a year, this is 2 years, just over 2 years, maybe with a bonus, Some of you, this is a 4 or 5 year salary. You got a word, this is 4 or 5 years. So this, you can earn this. Even if you made 50% losses, still walk away after 90 days with 89,000. Think about it. This could be you. You don't need, the market doesn't require you to have a degree. It doesn't care what kind of background you are. It doesn't care if you're a cleaner or a CEO. That money is for everybody. Okay? It's just, we need to educate ourselves away from the educational system that they give us to understand how do they profit. How do the rich people profit? Because they don't share this with you. People do not share this with you. Okay? So everyone's asking, I can see in the boxes, fired up. You're asking, how do you get started? I haven't even talked to you about digital currencies yet. You can learn digital currencies. You can learn about Bitcoin. You can learn about all of this stuff if you wanted to. The Education IM platform has all of this for you to learn. Okay, so you don't have to worry that you don't know of it, because it would teach you how much you can learn everything that you require, everything. So I'm just going to go straight down into how you can get started, right? So how you can start it, we have two packages. We have the platinum package and we have the elite package. So the platinum package comes with the harmonic scanner, like I showed you, and the elite package comes with all the other tools that I showed you as well. So depending on your finances right now, you can decide which one you would like to choose. But you can always upgrade later. Or if you want the harmonic scanner, well, you get the harmonic scanner anyway, but if you fancy using one of the other tools, you can always add them on at an additional cost. But there's a way you can get all of this for free. Let me, in the chat box, tell me about freeness. Okay, me love freeness too. Right. So if you join, not if, when you join, you will get the option if you bring 2 of your friends, family, whatever, colleagues, strangers, whoever you want, you introduce this to 2 other people, I Am Academy will give this to you for free. Okay? Whatever package you choose, they will give that to you for free. Okay? Now, so we just talked about being an investor. So that is the investor side. Okay? And you can see you can make good money just being an investor. Now we're going to talk about adding the other part of it, the business side of it. So I Am Academy has all the systems for you. Okay? All you need to do to become a business owner, you pay additional $16, and now you have leverage of giving this opportunity to other people. So if you enjoy 3 people, so you've got 2 people, now you get your packages free. Once you become a business owner, you will not get that for free, but if you join 3 people, so just adding 1 more person, the company will give you $150 each and every month. Okay? Now, between the 4 of you, if you grow that team now to 12 people, so all 4 of you, if you grow to 12 people now, strong team, you would now be getting $600. And now between the 12 of you, if you can grow that team to 30 people, the company will pay you personally $1,000. And don't think that the people underneath you won't be getting paid as well, because they will be doing the same thing, and they will be doing $100, $600, and they will get to 1,000, and you will move up the ranks. Okay, so this platform, it rewards everybody. You just have to talk, invite them to a presentation, they join, and then you get paid. That is it. And now you're a business owner, raking in residual income. Okay. This is madness. My mentor, she is at the nice rank of chairman 10. And this is what everybody in the business owner space works to. We all want to get to chairman 10. When you get to chairman 10, this is life-changing money. Her mentor, and I've personally met him, her mentor is Chairman 100. I know it says chair ladies, but we do have stuff for you men, it's chairman. But I am a lady. I like to speak to ladies. They say ladies can't trade. We are changing the game. Our team is full of over 1,000 strong. Majority of those are females. We do have men in our team, but majority of those are females, and we're trading, we're supporting, we're helping, and we're building. Okay, so women can trade, and we're here to change the game. So like I said, her mentor is Chairman 100, and he is getting over 100,000. Yes, my people, 100,000 each and every month. These things are paid weekly, and you can see what the weekly residual. Every week he looks in his bank account, ping, oh, $25,000 in a week. Come on, people. $25,000 in a week. They might not be your income goals, but it is there for everybody. It is there. It is doable. It is doable. When I say it's doable, it's more than doable. That's what attracted me to the platform. Is like, out of all the other things I've looked at before and all the things I've tried before, this one is the most easiest one. The most easiest one I can see, and I see it working for me. That can work for me to get me to where I have always wanted to be. Okay. So with that said, I would just thank you so much for coming and listening to my presentation. I want you to go back to the person that invited you to this call. You know, they didn't have to invite you, but they see that you might be really interested. You might be a really good fit for us. You might want to be leveling up and needing to make your money. This call, this opportunity was given to you. There's a lot of people that come into this IM space, into the team, that just want to trade, and they don't share this with anybody. You can't get this link anywhere else. You cannot go to IM and just apply. They will ask you who referred you. You have to be referred. You cannot just sign up. Okay? So thank the person that sent you on this link. Thank them, because they're giving you blessings on you and your family. They're giving you blessings. You might not be able to see it yet, but in the next year you will thank them. You will thank them now, but in next year you're going to really thank them, because your life is about to be amazing and change. Okay, so thank them. Thank you. Like I said at the start of the journey, my name is Angela. I'm Angie's Guide too. Like me on your social, like me on all my socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm all over there, and I wish everybody a blessed and happy day. Thank you so much for coming. I look forward to joining you and seeing you all up in our group chats, in our support system. I can't wait to be working with you. Speak to you later. Bye for now.